Hello, everybody, and welcome back for another flow from Well Life Yoga and Health. Today, we will be covering a yoga practice for grief or loss. Hi, everybody, it's April. Welcome to another flow from Well Life Yoga and Health. Today, we're going to start seated in our meditation posture. Today's yoga is yoga for grief and loss. So if you're here today, I welcome you and my heart is with you. In pairing with that, we are addressing the heart chakra today. So let's go ahead and place our hands one over the other on the heart space. Eyes are closed or soft. And here we'll recall a memory of our loved ones, a happy memory, one that brings joy, one that brings a smile to our face or just to our thoughts. Holding that person or animal or whoever you have lost in your heart, in your mind, knowing that that's where they will always be. Breathe deep into the belly, inhale. Exhale nice and slow. And continue to breathe in that manner, calming the body, calming the senses. If any emotions arise for you, just allow them. This is a healing practice. We'll find movement and flow in order to move through our emotions. And you can come back to this video at any time. Begin to lift the left corner of your mouth and the right corner of your mouth and smile, remembering your loved one. And today I'll offer you one affirmation. I am forgiving of myself and others. I am forgiving of myself and others. Letting go of any guilt or hate or anything that is not serving you. Allow forgiveness into your soul, into your body, into your mind, into your breath. Maybe you take one hand, lower it to the belly in order to feel that breath moving in and out of you. Inhale in the belly, exhale out the mouth. Inhale into the belly, hold at the top, and release. Inhale once more, deep into the belly, the ribs, the chest. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and release. We'll do one more. Inhale, deep into the belly, the ribs, the chest. Relax the shoulders. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and let it all go. Let anything go that doesn't serve you. We'll begin to move on the mat, turning into tabletop position and sending our hips back into child's pose. Our forehead resting gently on the mat, arms reaching out in front of us and chest coming towards the ground, opening up our hearts and grounding our energy, all in the same movement. Inhale here into the belly, and on your exhale, look forward and begin to walk those hands over to the right, resting the head back down onto the mat, allowing your heart to rest. So only go as far as you can in order to relax. Continue to breathe here, melting your muscles into the earth, one exhale at a time. Maybe you overlap your hands if that feels more comfortable. Whatever feels better to you. Now moving to the other side, nice and slow. Walk yourself over and relax into the pose. Here we will recall our affirmation. I am forgiving of myself and others. And even if you don't feel it right now, just repeat it in your mind. Try to take a deep breath and exhale, let everything go that is holding you back from being happy or experiencing joy. Lift the gaze, come back to center, and we'll start to move onto our bellies. Hands come in front, press up, and then lower down onto the elbows, making sure they are directly under your shoulders. Bring them into the body. Arms are straight out in a straight line, 2 little railroad tracks here. Remember to continue to press into those elbows, not letting the chest drop, but pushing it away from the mat. The tops of the feet are anchored into the ground. Rooting ourselves here and opening our hearts. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, take the gaze over your right shoulder, remembering to press into those elbows at the same time. Lengthen the neck. Breathe. And then inhale. Exhale, return to center and take the gaze towards the left shoulder. Press into those elbows. Find your breath nice and smooth. Come back to center. Tuck the chin to the chest, press away from the mat. Inhale, pelvis goes back to the ground, chin up towards the sky. Exhale, round, lift the hips. Inhale, open, press away from the mat. And continue to exhale as you round. And inhale as you lift. Opening our hearts, working through our heart centers. Remembering our loved ones, our happy memories that will always be with us for as long as we live. And now pressing the palms into the floor under the shoulders, forehead to the ground. We'll inhale, lift, and exhale, lower through cobra. Inhale, lift, open that heart space, nice little back bend. Exhale, lower. Forehead touches the mat. Inhale, press up, maybe a little further. Keep the pelvis on the ground. Exhale to lower. Finding dynamic, slow movement. Inhale, lift. Press up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, we'll lift. Exhale, last one, lower. And then tuck the toes. Come into downward dog. Walk it out. We'll relax here in the pose for a moment. Lift to the heels and rock back and forth. Letting the hips rock side to side. Coming up slightly onto the toes as we do. Just finding movement. Moving through those emotions. Maybe we shake the head yes, shake the head no. Come up to the toes and slowly walk to the top of our mats, finding our forward fold or Uttanasana. Feet can go hip width apart, grabbing each elbow, and we rock back and forth. Maybe a generous bend to your knees here. We don't need straight legs. The goal is belly to thighs and relaxing the body into itself. Let's shake the head yes and shake the head no one more time, finding balance. Bend one knee, straighten the other leg. Do the opposite. And find movement in there. One more time, straighten one leg, bend the other. And then we'll come up slowly, rolling the vertebra up, moving my hair out of the way. Open the palms forward. And then we'll inhale, lift the arms to the sky. Hands come together, gaze goes up as the hips press forward, slight back bend, opening our heart centers. I forgive myself and others. Exhale, hands to the heart. We'll do that one more time. Soft bend to the knees. Inhale, lift the hands, palms together. Open the heart, press the hips. Exhale, hands to center and forward fold towards the ground. Take one more breath here. Inhale into the belly. Remember bending those knees. And then exhale, we'll bring the feet together, slowly lower down through center. Find your breath. Bring the feet all the way together, legs squeeze together. And we slowly remove our hands from the ground, palms come to center. Finding this toe balance, bringing the spine a little more upright. Take one more breath. And on your exhale, we'll start to reach the arms forward. Send the hips back. The knees might part as you come down onto your bum. Extend the legs long. Palms come behind you, fingertips facing forward. About 6 to 8 inches depending on your body. Lift the gaze, lift the heart. Straighten the feet, extend the legs, and we will begin to slowly press into our palms as we lift our hips up towards the sky, chin slightly pointing towards the sky as well. Squeeze those glutes, lower back down, feet flex, lift the arms up towards the sky, forward fold, straight back. Lower the hands down and go ahead and round the spine over, head towards knees, seated forward fold. Breathe here. Remember your affirmation. I forgive myself and others. Holding on to the memories, the love. We'll inhale, rise the spine up, reach the hands back once more, 6 to 8 inches, point the toes, press through the palms, lift those hips, squeeze the glutes, chin comes slightly up. You can always relax the head back if that's within your practice, or if you have no neck issues. Continue to press those hips a little higher, soft bend to the elbows, and lower down. Flex the toes. And now we bring the right foot into the inner thigh, let the knee fall out. Inhale, arms up, forward fold, as we did before, but with our bent knee. Janu Sirsasana, or head to knee pose. Remember just the action and relaxing our bodies into this posture, allowing a release in the right hip, where we hold our emotions, they say. Inhale into the belly, and exhale, begin to rise the spine back up. Now we'll switch legs. Left leg comes into the inner thigh, knee bent. Inhale, arms up, fold over. Exhale, lower the palms, relax the spine over the leg. Now feeling our left hip opening. Being gentle with the breath, gentle with yourself and what you are going through emotionally, allowing space to feel whatever you need to feel right now. And then we rise nice and slow. Take one more breath. Straightening the legs, we'll scooch into our Batakanasana, bound angle pose, feet together, knees out, and leaning forward with a straight back. Elbows can come and press into the knees if that is okay with your body. Otherwise, the elbows can go in front of the knees. Grabbing onto the ankles here. And then we will start to bring the hips forward and lie back with our legs still in that pose for a reclined bound angle. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Feeling our life force, our heart centers opening and releasing that which does not serve us. I forgive myself and others. Feeling gravity, bringing your knees towards the ground, allowing your inner thighs and groin area to stretch and release those emotions that we pent up in our hips or in our body in general through tension and stress, but instead bringing relaxation and peace, knowing that our loved ones are now in a better place. They may no longer be suffering. We are at peace with them, and we hold their memories in our hearts and in our minds. Take one more belly breath here. Inhale, maybe exhale through the mouth. As we extend the legs, one to each corner of the mat, we can keep our hands on our heart and belly, or if you feel called to it, you can bring the hands out to the sides of the hips with the palms up for Shavasana, or final resting pose, also known as corpse pose, the final in our journey, in our practice. I forgive myself and others. Exhale out all of the breath. Exhale, 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 exhale. As we inhale deep into the belly, the ribs, the chest, and relax for 3, 2, 1, release. We'll begin to move our wrists in circles and then bring our knees to our chest, nice and slow. Rolling over to one side, arm under the head as the pillow for fetal pose. As we are reborn out of our emotions, back into our life. Take one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, we open the eyes or the soft gaze. Press into the ground and bring yourself up into a seated position. Legs crossed for easy pose, Sukhasana. Dry your eyes if you need to. And we come back with our hands at our hearts, thanking you so much for being here and sharing your practice with me today. My heart goes out to yours. Here we can close our eyes one final time, nice and gently, taking a breath, remembering the love we have for those who have passed. Thank you so very much. Hands together and we bow. Namaste. The light in me sees the light in you. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with anybody who it might help. Bye, everybody. See you next time.